Hello everybody, today I'm going to be drawing poems. So right here I have a little notebook of some of my original old poems. A lot of them are really not that good or drawable, but some of them are. And with those I want to draw a picture that kind of goes along with it, but then also write the poem. And I want to do this all in my sketchbook. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, and now let's just get right into the video. First one that I want to do is this one. And this poem was actually like a what am I poem, but I'm gonna kind of just take that out and then the title will kind of just be the answer. But let me read it to you. I'm filled with secrets, handwritten and real. Only one can read it, only I could reveal. Locked up tight and hidden well. Secrets I could never tell. My plan is to at least fit like 2 on the page. So I think what I want to do is I want to draw like an actual diary and then write this in as one of like the entries. So I'm just using a ruler to get those straight edges. So I've got kind of like the basic shape of the diary, and now I'm also going to make like the page. Then I'm also sketching some light lines that I can write on. I kind of just wrote out the words really loosely and lightly to make sure it would all fit. It was definitely still looking a bit boring, so I decided to add like a little key. And then I also drew a lock as well as a pen on the other side. But first, I'm just going in with my fine liner to do the line art. And so I'm kind of trying to make it more of like, you know, like straight lines, more of just like a sketchy kind of doodle thing. I have to do the lines first, so I actually changed it to my smallest one, which was a 0.3. And I'm nervous to do this, but I think it will look better with it. So of course, I went over the key by accident. It's okay, whatever. Just continue. Pretend it never happened. So after all that, now I have to write the words. Alright, here we go. So for the diary, I think I'm actually gonna go for like this dark red / burgundy. It's not my usual choice of color, but I think it will look really nice. And I kind of don't want to use too many colors on this. Keep it like minimal. So now that's done, I'm going in with a dark gray to fill in some parts of the pen and part of the lock. And then I'm also just taking this gold and I'm coloring the key, the top of the lock, the bookmark, and the rest of the pen. And it's actually kind of covering over that one part that I messed up on. And then lastly, I'm just taking this super light cream color to color the actual page because I thought it looked too white compared to the dark red and gold. And then using the gray again, I just put a little shadow. So here's how the first one turned out. All of my complaining, I actually do really like it. And I'm pretty proud of it. I think it really does do a good job of showing the poem in a more interesting way. That's that one. So this next one is an even older one. 2017 exactly. Actually March 27th, 2017. And it's not that good, but I do like it. You can tell that I was like trying to rhyme things with like the random things that I say. So here's the poem. My mom said she was going to bake, so I asked her to make a cake with rainbow sprinkles and white frosting and a cute little brown gosling. I knew that cake would be in my tummy because mom's cakes are always yummy. For this one, you probably guessed that I'm just going to draw the cake, which I am going to draw the cake, but the words are actually going to be somewhere else. I'm actually here again with another paper bag. If you saw last week's video, you know I used one for scrapbooking. But basically, I'm just going to be ripping it into like a big rectangle. So right here, as you can see, I just drew out like a basic cake shape, and then I'm going to be gluing on the poem on this paper here. So here you can see what I wrote on the paper. I wrote the whole poem kind of small because I didn't have too much space, but at the top I just wrote ingredients like this is the recipe and that is the cake. I'm also just adding like the description of the cake and I'm drawing that out. So rainbow sprinkles, a brown gosling, which if you didn't know is a baby goose, so I have to fit that on here somehow. So now it's time for line arts again, my least favorite part, and I'm just going to be very careful this time, especially with all these little details. just going in and coloring the cake. So now all that's left to do is to just glue it on. And then this one was complete too. I actually did want to do a third one, but I just ran out of time. This one took a bit longer than expected. I'm still really happy with these. I think I chose 2 good ones, and if you do want to see more, maybe like a part 2, make sure to like this video. And this was super fun. You can do this with regular poems if you'd like, or you can write your own like I did. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Bye!